Hello guys and welcome back to my team selection video for Matchday 5. I'm not going to activate any of the chips, so we have to handle that on our own, and we need to see how my team is going to look and what I'm going to change about it and how I'm going to proceed going forward. Most likely I'm going to be activating the wildcard in Matchday 6, so the transfers that I'm going to make are going to be solely for this week, and I think that they will be enough, let's say. So I have to target the easiest fixtures and to address my biggest issue in the team. So looking at the matches, let's go and see. So if we go to Matchday 5, so my team, let's see opponents. So Harry Kane faces PSG, Gyökeres faces Arsenal, and Haaland faces Feyenoord. Not a very favorable fixture on for my strikers, but they're all good and they can do serious damage, and they play all at home, so I think that's a big appeal into this week. Then we see my midfield containing Yamal and Rafinha facing Brest, Ulize facing once again PSG, Wirtz facing Salzburg, and Gittens facing Dinamo Zagreb. The only away fixture here is for Gittens, everyone else is at home. The bad thing here is that Yamal is going to miss the game 1,000,000%, so we need to find a replacement for Yamal. Then in defense, Kunde again against Brentford, Kim against PSG, and Grimaldo against Salzburg. I have Schlotterbeck and John against Dinamo Zagreb. So basically, whoever is in my midfield plays the same guys that are in my defense. I am basically doubling up on all of them. In goal, Karneski against Young Boys and Di Gregorio against Aston Villa. The good thing about that is that I have a goalkeeper for both days. Most probably Karneski is going to be enough, but you never know. Looking at the date, I have 4 players playing on the second day, which is more than enough. Then I'm going to introduce them going into match day 5, day 2. Now we need to address the elephant in the room, and that's taking out Yamal. And honestly, I'm going to be activating my other transfer as well, because I don't think it's going to be that easy to play against PSG, and Ulize is going to be the player leaving the team. Now we're going to find some players with easy fixtures facing easy opponents. I have 16 million, so that budget is more than enough to find some good teams to target and some players to buy. Looking at the fixture difficulty rating, Atletico Madrid and Sparta Praga Atleti are the heavy favorites. The sad thing here is that midfielders are not that interesting when I look at Atleti. Bratislava faces Milan, and here I think we can gain some upside with Milan players. I was going to target, so those players have risen in price. That's good. Yamal hasn't, but Ulize has, so yeah, I'm going to be taking them out. But yeah, as mentioning, Milan are good. I was planning to bring in Theo Hernandez instead of Kim, and I was going to sell Ulize, but for now I think that Yamal is the bigger priority as he is not playing. Sporting Arsenal, no. Barcelona, I'm going to keep the players into that number. Inter Leipzig, I don't know who faces Inter, who plays for Inter. Then it's Bayern Munich with Paris Saint-Germain. I am selling Munich player. City Feyenoord, I'm not a fan of to go for Leverkusen. I already own the best players there. Young Boys Atalanta is an interesting game, so I might consider an Atalanta player for sure. Going into day 2, Zvezda versus Stuttgart. Stuttgart are going to have an interesting fixture here, so maybe it's going to be good to see who we can get from Stuttgart in midfield. Sturm Graz faces Girona. I think both teams are equal. Bologna versus Lille, maybe someone from Lille, but the best player there is the striker, so I'm not going to do it. PSV versus Shakhtar. I think that PSV are a good team to target, and maybe I will do so to introduce another player from day 2. Celtic versus Bruges is interesting. Let's see the table and let's see who the bottom teams are. So Shakhtar and Bruges, I think they both have points. Shakhtar is on 4 and Bruges is on 6, so they have been playing okay. Liverpool, Real Madrid, it's a difficult fixture to predict, so I'm not going to invest today on them. Monaco, Benfica, again Dinamo, Dortmund, I already have 3 players, and Aston Villa, Juve, I'm not going to pick any of their players. So all in all, I think Milan player is going to be an introduction for sure, as we will know how the lineups are going to look, because it's the early fixture on day 1. And here the player that I'm going to target is Reinders. I think 5.6 is a steal, honestly, and I think that this guy can do an absolutely serious damage facing basically anyone. So I think that he's the attacking mid for Milan and he can make some good points there. Looking at Stuttgart here, and we go to see how they are playing. So in midfield, who are they playing with? So this guy Fuhrich is not a bad shout out to consider. Is he playing alright in every fixture? Here he didn't score, but all of the reserves scored. In Champions League, Fury is here. But honestly, I don't think that this guy is getting a lot of points. Let's see how it goes, but still. So Fuhrich. No, not for me. Sorry. Yeah. Here, I think I'm going to be between Kun, but 4.5 and having 6 million in the bank is not suiting me. Amadeo Lukman is an interesting player. I think against Stuttgart he scored and he kept a clean sheet, and he has been scoring against away teams basically, and now guess what, he's away. So I think against Young Boys he's going to be the player to target. So yeah, I'm most probably going to go for Lukman, and this is going to be the team. All of my players play on the first day, but as mentioned, I'm going to be utilizing the second day only with Dortmund players. There is a reason to go for Mohamed Salah here against Liverpool. He has been returning points in the last 3 games and he has been in amazing form. Yeah, Liverpool are in good form, but Real Madrid is not a team to be underestimated. He is not going to be the captain on the second day, but I have an option to go for Salah. So the options are between Salah and between Lukman. Kuhn is an option, but he's too cheap. I can go for Pulisic as I will have so much money, but I honestly believe Reinders is the better player, and I want to get him in and lock the price, because most probably on the wildcard he's going to be into the team, and if he performs well with those fixtures that are on the horizon with Salzburg, Zvezda, Girona and Zagreb, I think he's going to be a very, very popular player. So locking up the price is going to be good, and now is the last time to target Lukman, as after that is Real Madrid and Barcelona, and I'm not going to be getting him there. There is a possibility to go for Phil Foden, and he has been returning some serious points in Champions League. Maybe Champions League is his tournament this year. It's an option. If you say so, yeah, so I'm between Lukman, Foden and Salah. Please write down in the comment section who do you believe I should be going for. For now, I'm leaning towards Lukman as he faces Young Boys, but City are City. I already have a City coverage, so adding an Atalanta second player might be the move. Let's see what your suggestions are. There is a big injury issue for Vinicius Jr. I know one of my OGs, Cortex, owns Jr., and I think he is a sell this week, as he is going to waste a lot of money putting him on the bench. Options like Leva, Kane for future Holdman, and probably Griezmann are good options to go for. Vlahovic is out as well, which is quite interesting. Zappacosta is injured. I think he will be missing the game. That may put some worry around the Atalanta defense, but it's the first day, so you can rely on them on the second. Konsa is as well injured, moving down. Onana from Aston Villa is injured as well. Going down. Jacob Ramsey is still injured. Boniface, I think he's injured and he's going to miss the game, so that's a big omission for the team. Pavlovic for Bayern Munich. So then we go down. Raum from Leipzig is out. I don't know if anyone is owning Raum, but let's mention it. Kamara is probably out. Lozano is out from PSV. That's an interesting. Alaba from Real Madrid. And now we're getting into some... Oh, that's only with V. Sorry. Yeah, what the hell? Okay, let's go. So, Atalanta, both defenders are out. What the hell? Like if we go to Champions League and they were with Zappacosta and Belanova, so Jimistri is injured as well. So that's bad there. The Bast is injured, Trent is injured, might not play at all. Vini, as mentioned, is injured. Vlahovic, Girassi is a 50-50 doubtful player, so I will be waiting for as many news as possible. Adeyemi is out, Chanaloglu is out, Kolasinac is out, a lot of Atalanta defenders are out. Konza mentioned, Timber is questionable from PSV. So yeah, I think those are the players. The biggest omission, of course, is going to be Vini Jr. for everyone owning him. So let's find a replacement tomorrow. As mentioned, probably Griezmann is the best one to go for. He has a very favorable fixture on going forward, and I think you can hold him up until the end of group phase. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to join the community, subscribe. I'll be doing my best to host a deadline stream. I'm not going to be using the transfers yet. Reinders, you can consider him as 1,000,000% locked in, yeah, unless he's out of the starting 11. And then Lukman is either Foden, Salah, or Lukman. So we're going to see. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of the community. Join the stream if you are able to. And for now, I'm heading out. Bye.